Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasul. Chapter 4, Foundlings. The rulings on lost babies and those on lost objects are highly related. This indicates the comprehensiveness of Islamic rulings in meeting all the worldly requirements, as Islam always pioneers every vital and useful field. The services rendered through the Islamic teachings surpass the contemporary services of nurseries, orphanages, and such places that provide for orphans and disabled children who do not have supporters. Among the unprecedented noble teachings of Islam is its care and interest in family.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Today we'll speak about أحكام اللقيط. It's called لقيط. We take لقطة for the object, lost object that you found. Okay? اللقيط is the lost baby. Okay? Somebody or babies that was left and people they don't know who is his father. Okay? This called Laqeeq. Mostly Laqeeq talk about babies. Right? Babies. And you know this problem could happen for many reasons. Sometimes coming with us, these babies, maybe their parents they don't want them because they come through illegal way. They want to get rid of them, and this happens sometimes. You find near masjid, some places, and they leave them. The introduction that the Sheikh mentioned here, that how Islam was still started 1,400 years ago. And before people now, nowadays they are caring about they call it human rights, okay, and children's rights, and all these, okay, ideas that they think they come with something new. We know that this is already known for the Muslims for many years, from the beginning of Islam, that Islam care about the human life, care about the human rights, care about every life, not only the life of a human being, but for every living being. Every living being. The Prophet ﷺ said, إن في كل ذات كبد رطبة لأجر. Any living being that you help keeping its life, you are getting reward. And you know the story of a woman that she entered paradise. Even the story mentioned that she was not a good woman. Okay? And sorry, that means was prostitute. Okay? And then she saw a dog that eating the sand because of thirst. So she brought in a water, and then Allah Azza wa Jal as reward for her, allow her to Jannah, to Paradise. For once, right? So this is dog. And you Muslims say dog is najis. Yeah, but it's still a living being. So if the Islam is caring about animals, about all living beings, then how about the human being? As you know, Islam, that killing one person, one man, in Islam considered as one killing the entire humanity. من أحيا نفسا فكأنما أحيا الناس جميعا. The one who, okay, helps to give life to a person as he gives or saves the life of all humanity. And same of killing. So this chapter is talking about the rule that Islam put regarding this situation. Because in Islam, as you know, adoption is not lawful. Be careful. Adoption It's not lawful in the meaning of take any person, any strange baby or child to be one of the family, same like the children of the person. Okay? That doesn't mean not taking care. No, Islam does, the other side, encourage taking care of orphans. Right or not? That even the Prophet ﷺ says, أنا وكافل اليتيم في الجنة كهاتين. I am and the one, the guardian of the orphan, the one who takes care of the orphan in Jannah is like this. That means very near, for together. And this to show you. But to care about the orphan, that doesn't mean give them the rights of your children. Because there are certain rules. And this is why it's not lawful in Islam to give the name of the family except for your own right. Okay? Or your own limit. Not for anyone. Right? And this is what the chapter is talking about. Now, focus.
A foundling is a baby deserted or abandoned by his parents or is lost from them, and whose parentage is unknown in those cases.
Right. He said, abandon this if it was, deliberately by his parents, they left him. And it's difficult they don't want him for any reason. Okay. This called manbul. Abandoned. Manbul. And al-afdal, that means the laws, which is different. The laws may be there because the lady, she was having her baby, maybe in caravan or in a place, and she misplaced them for any reason, or something happened, like, in a situation of earthquake or calamity or these problems that people are running, and then babies were found and they don't know their part. So this is the difference. Anyway, all of them called Laqeeq. Laqeeq, that means found or lost babies. But there's difference between manbul and the lost baby. Now,
if a Muslim finds
raise your voice,
if a Muslim finds a foundling, he or she has to take him, support and provide lodging for him, as it is a collective duty upon the Muslim community. If done by some Muslims, there will be no sin upon the rest. Yet, it will be a sin upon the Muslim community if all of them leave foundlings homeless and helpless, while they are able to support them.
right. Now what we just said here, to find such baby, it is must. It is must in the community. And the Sheikh says, fardu kifaya. Fardu kifaya. What does it mean? We have two kinds of fard. Two types. Fardu ayn or fardu kifaya. Fardu ayn, which is required from every single person. Like salah. Salah, fardu ayn. That means you do it yourself. If other people did it, you are not excused. هذا فرض عين. فرض كفاية, which is collected for the whole community. I mean anybody of the community who take the task or carry the task or this task or do this mission, then the others are executed. So if you passing and you found like a baby anywhere, and unfortunately sometimes there's some cases that I read about, they leave them even beside the trash can. And it just happened, they talk about the story that it was inside, and with the crying of the baby, one person was passing and hears the crying. I don't know what kind of people are these. You see? It was left, maybe the cats, they would eat it, because he's still, he cannot defend himself. Anyway, so if any Muslim come across this situation, it's must on him If he cannot do it, at least call others to do it. But to, go heedless without and say, no, it's not my business, I will control, I will be, no, because this is life. If you left it, you don't know what happened. He may die. Okay, quickly. Right? So in this case, it is Fard Kifaya. If one person take care of this, then the whole community are executed. But if everyone did not carry this responsibility, then the whole community is what? Yeah, committing a sin. And responsible for this situation. Now,
Allah exalted the He says, and cooperate in righteousness and piety.
نعم الله عز وجل said in the Quran وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى. And this ayah, my dear brothers, you should memorize this ayah. Because this ayah, it is like general guideline for many actions, many things, not related to this subject. قال تعالى وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى ولا تعاونوا على الإثم والعدوان. This is guideline for Muslims. Anything which is good, okay, and there's benefit for the community, for the people, okay, for the strength of the community, for the religion, for applying the religion, for doing good, okay, or encouraging people to do good, we should cooperate. Anything which is forbidden or may lead to the destruction of the community, we should not cooperate in it. Okay? Like same people are like a problem, calamity, flood. Okay? People helping each other. And need people helping each other, remind each other for salah. Okay? Give advice. The other side is not lawful to cooperate in something which is haram. And from this qaida, this is what we call it qawaid, fiqhiyya. It is some of the qawaid, guidelines that the Muslims look at. So, for example, somebody will say to you, after this question, can I rent my shop to somebody who sells cigarettes, for example? Now, is the cigarette or smoke, is it halal or haram? There is no doubt, it is haram. No, I don't sell it. I just give him the shop. By did you give me the shop, that means did you help him or not? You give him the chance. If everyone in the community, whenever any businessman come to him and say, I want to rent your shop, and say, one condition, no cigarettes, what will happen? They will not find anybody's message. So this is what we call it, is what cooperating in something which is wrong. So anything that is wrong, we should not cooperate or help each other. It is very important, brothers, because sometimes people, they forget about this and they remember about their relation. If they are brothers, okay, or friends, going together, coming together, and then in the exam, for example, especially for children, exam, one is very nice and very good, and the other, they said, oh yeah, you are a friend, okay, and they want to see it from him, okay, see it with, now, is it allowed for him to help them? Huh? And they play with words. They said, وَحِبَّ لِأَخِيكَ مَا تُحِبُّ لِنَفْسِكَ. You should love for your brother what you love for yourself. Okay? Tell him, مَنْ غَشَّنَا لَيْسَ مِنَّا. But this is cheating. Okay? I will not help you in something haram. And this is the problem of company sometimes. Company, if they are not God-fearing, they may encourage you to do something which is haram. Now,
The general of the verse indicates the obligation upon Muslims to take lost babies and look after them, as it is considered cooperation, righteousness, and piety. To become a foundling is a means of saving his life, so it is as obligatory as feeding someone starving or rescuing someone drowning. A lost child is considered a free human being all cases, as freedom is the main ruling and slavery is the exception.
right? Why the Sheikh mention here this? In the past, as you know, people, there are free people and there are slaves. Okay? And the slaves, they owned by people, by their master. Same like they own anything else. So they can sell them, they can buy them, okay? And especially if they are ladies, they can, their master, it's mulki. So here he mentioned this why? Because maybe somebody will find a baby and say, well, great, I found the baby and raise him to be slave for him, or when he grow up he will sell him to get some money. Okay? So here emphasizes anybody that found the original case for a human being is what they are. They're free. They were born free. You know the story of Umar radiallahu anhu, when Amr ibn al-As, when he said to him, هل استعبدتم الناس وقد ولدتهم أمهاتهم أحرارا? Did you take people as slaves while their mothers, when they delivered them or give them birth, they were free people? Because slavery, my dear brothers, was not started by Islam. Okay, slavery is already exists in many communities in the past, and it was as a result or as international law at that time that the defeated nation or the people of the defeated nation would be taken as slaves by whom? By the victorious one. Right? If there are two countries, one beat the other, the one who gets victory will take the defeated country people as a slave. So what they call it prisoner of war. Okay, but not prisoner of war at that time. Okay, they take them, either they consider prisoner of war, okay, or they take them as a slave. Right? There are three cases. And this is in the Quran. That either the Imam kills them their freedom without anything. After the settlement of the dispute between two parties, they will leave them to go. Second, that they pay ransom for their freedom from their country. And the purpose here is that their country should pay for their invasion or their aggression. Okay. Or to exchange prisoners of the other side. That's what they do right now. Today, war from both, both parties, they exchange their prisoners of war. Okay? Or they serve a certain term to pay for their freedom. Like the Prophet ﷺ, in the time of Badr, what he did, he asked, those knowledgeable people, among the prisoners of war, those who know how to read and to write, okay, asked them to teach 10 kids of the Muslims, reading and writing. And the one who do this, he will be free. So these are different situations, right? Or take him as slave. Right? The other point that everybody should know, because many people, unfortunately, these days, They think that slaves only black people. Unfortunately, this is what they imagine that. Okay? Slaves only black people. That's not right. At that time, slaves are from the Romans, from the Persian, from different nationalities. White people. And among the Muslims, when they were fighting, they took slaves from among the Romans. Blonde. Okay? People from the Roman and the Romans, which is Europe right now. Okay? You remember Suhaib al-Rumi? They call him Suhaib al-Rumi. Why they call him Suhaib? Suhaib Afhar, because he's blonde hair. Okay? And he was a slave. He was free. So it's not related to, why nowadays it's mostly, it's referred to black? Because when the colonies they came, okay, especially with the discovery of America, what they do, they go to African village, and they wait where people, same like, lions and other wild animals, they hunt for their other animals who come to the water stream. So they make ambush for them there. They stay there, and when the villagers, poor villagers, they come, especially young kids or women, they come to get the water, they take them by force and put them in their ships, and they ship them to America. And from this why you find many of the Afro in the States. They only get their freedom at the time of Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so here what we say, it is not lawful in Islam to take any free man, no matter what his color, and consider him as a slave. And the Prophet ﷺ warned against this, warned against taking a free man and sell him and take price for his, or after selling. It's not right, it's haram. And the story of Yusuf alayhi salam, he became slave, even he was the son of prophet. And he was a prophet and a messenger. And he was taken as slave. They took him, they found him, you know the story, okay, caravan was passing, they found this boy, and they took him, and then وَشَرَوْهُ بِثَمَنٍ بَخْسٍ دَرَاهِمَ مَعْدُودَةٍ. شَرَوْهُ, that means they sold him, not buy, because shara to buy, shara to sell. Okay, فَشَرَوْهُ بِثَمَنٍ بَخْسٍ دَرَاهِمَ مَعْدُودَةٍ. They just sold him for any bigger price. They want to get rid of him. And he was a slave for some time. Okay? So this is the only, so if somebody found a baby, you should not think it is, if he, for example, is black. Say, well, for sure he is a slave because he is black. You say that's not right. That's not right. Because every baby born as free, no matter what is his color. And since you find him, okay, then he considered as free. So this is why the Sheikh here emphasizes point, not take him as a slave. Now,
on the other hand, whatever money found with the foundling or near him is regarded as his, and it is found in his possession. The finder of the foundling is to use such money in spending on him according to what is acceptable, and he becomes his guardian. However, if this foundling has nothing with it to be used for spending on him, the guardian is permitted to give financial aid from the Muslim public treasury for that purpose. Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with it.
Okay, now when we talk about, now some people, what they do, because they feel guilty of what they did, okay, they look for illegal baby. And the mother, no matter, the feeling of the mother is very, very hard. Even it's illegal, but the feeling of the mother, she doesn't want to get rid of him, but because of the honor of the family, because it's afraid of the punishment, okay, what the consequences that come after this. So they get rid of it, but at the same time their heart is touched. So they may leave some money with him, okay, and some they may write a letter. So it states here that if somebody found a baby and he found a purse or envelope, money with this baby, he should not take the money and put it in books that I found it, or he go and make an announcement who lost money to make sure that he will get it at the end. Because nobody will steal it the day I lost the baby. Okay? No. Since it was with him, then it is his. It is his. Okay, is it his? That I leave it with him? No. I take the baby, and whatever money was found with him, it will be spent on him. Spent on him. Right? If the person cannot, he is poor, or he doesn't want to get involved in this matter, we say, okay, Jazakallah khair, may Allah reward you. Just take this baby to whom? To the authority, to the ruler, to the government offices, to the public office. And especially these days there is certain agency for orphans. Orphans. And they take care of them, you know, and they give them ID here in the kingdom. Okay? And unfortunately some of that CD they took advantage of this, especially some big cities. This is problem, and you find some baby because of illegal marriage from different nationality background. You can see they are from different national background. But since they are a baby, the government take care of them. Okay? They put them in foster home, and then they give chance for people who want to adopt an orphan. So, for example, if you go, you want to adopt a child. You don't have children, or you have some daughter, one daughter, and you want to have another daughter for her. So, what did you do? You go to this agency. They check your record. They found, next year, about the income of the family, the stability of the family, how good is the family. They are taking good care of it. And then you sign with them contract that you take him. You just take care of them for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. And every once in a while, they may visit you and do check. And when he grow up or she grow up, then they give him ID. Right? Some people, what they do, which is good. If the baby is still less than 2 years, 1 year, to make sure that when he grow up, he will be part of the family, what they do, they nurse it, they give him milk. The lady, for example, she had delivered a baby. She had a so when they get this baby, they give him milk from the mother, so he become a she or he become what? Yeah, it becomes his mother or her mother of what? Of breast. من الرضاعة. Right? And take the rules of the brothers and sisters. Okay, except the rules of the inheritance. Except the rules of inheritance. All other rules, it's like, but he doesn't take the name of the family, and he has no right in what? In the inheritance. Otherwise, he will grow and live with the family and same life. If anybody from outside, he thinks that he is or she is, okay, one of the children of this family. Right? So here what we say that, take him, whatever found to them, spend it on him, and whatever you spend, you are rewarded because you can just consider as an orphan. Even his father living. But for him, he lost his father. And as we mentioned before, the orphan is what? Among people is what? The orphan and people, the one who lost his father, not his mother. And the orphan for animals, yeah, the one who lost his mother. The difference here. Now,
when Umar ibn Khattab, the Allah be pleased with him, was the ruler, said to the finder of the foundling, "Go, see, the found baby is free. You have become his guardian, and we are liable for his expenditure." By saying so, Umar went, and the finder would take money from the public treasury of Muslims to spend on the foundling he picked up. According to another narration, Umar said to the man, "And we are liable for his breastfeeding." That is,
breastfeeding, that means cares for somebody to breastfeeding. Okay? And this is something that was common practice. Not like these days they have this dry milk in the pharmacies and so they can give it. At that time there's nothing like this. So it was common practice, especially here among the Arabs, that breastfeeding for other children. And the Prophet ﷺ himself, he was from Halima al-Sa'diyah. Okay, this is something which comes practice here. Now, and why Umar he would take care of breastfeeding? Because sometimes these ladies, they are breastfeeding for money. Okay, like the women who come to Mecca to take this baby, as Halima al-Sa'diyah we mentioned, when she told about her story, when she comes to take the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Those Banu Sa'd tribes which is away in the desert, they come to the city and they search for wealthy babies, not poor babies, wealthy family, and take their babies. Why? Because they know the wealthy father will spend and give them gifts and give them money. So she came, Halim al-Sa'diyah, she said, "I came and go around and every one of my company, the ladies, they came with it, everyone, she got the baby, except me. And I was looking around, I didn't find except Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they told me that he is orphan. So I said, well, what should I do with this orphan? But subhanAllah, Allah Azza wa Jal stood there. It was a blessing from Allah Azza wa Jal. So she said, but because I didn't like to return without a baby. So this was his motivation. He said, I didn't like to go back. Everybody had a baby and I came with nothing. So I said, let me take this baby. May Allah bless me. This is her thinking. Because he's an orphan, may Allah bless. Now, subhanAllah, the story is very, very, I wish that you read the story of Halim al-Sa'diyah. He said, and from the minute that I hold him, I found a blessing. SubhanAllah. One example, because it's not our topic here. He said, when I came with the other ladies, I was riding a tan which is a sea donkey. Okay? It was very weak because of the drought in their places. Okay? It was very weak. Everybody running in front of me, and I was there. Yeah, it's hard to catch them. And after I took this baby, I put him, I passed all the other riders. Then they were surprised. They look at me. What happened with your attack? What happened with your sea donkey? Now it's getting. Why did you feed it? She said, I didn't know, but it's a blessing of Allah. So here, we say this common practice. So, at that time, when they're ladies, so the ruler or the agency, they should pay money to take care of this own baby. So these days, as you know, they don't practice this that much. But at least the government or any public agency, they take care of what? Providing them with whatever milk and health care and anything else. Now.
This is the Muslim public treasury would be responsible for the breastfeeding of the foundling baby. Thus, it is not obligatory upon the finder of the lost baby to afford his or her breastfeeding or for any other expenditure. But it is an obligation upon the Muslim public treasury instead. Yet, since the public treasury of Muslims is unable to enforce his or her expenditure, it becomes obligatory upon those Muslims who know about this baby to afford his or her expenditure for Allah's sake and cooperate in righteousness in life. In addition, leaving a foundling may lead to his death, but taking him and spending on him is a kind of hospitality like that shown to guests. As regards
Fine, we'll stop here. Now, here, if the government did not spend, for example, in some countries, or in a community where is, the ruling is not for Muslims, and they don't take care of it, for example, or a place which is far away, like towns or villages, and there's no public agency to take care of this baby. Now it is must. It is must for the able Muslim, okay, to what? To take care of him. Why? Because this is life. You cannot say this is not my business. If you live in that mean you let him die. And as he said, you just consider him as a gift. Like Iqra' al-Bayt, which is hospitality in Islam, it is must. Okay, that you, when a guest comes to you, you should respect his coming, and then you provide him with his needs, at least for the first 3 days. This is usual, So here, we say if there is no public agency, then it is must for any Muslim who found. Right. We stop here, because we already did 9:30 now. I would like to keep you more than this, and inshallah we'll see you next week to continue. Please mark this point.